how to add a feature stone to your bathroom. So I have a client that is looking at this. This is Atlas Grey Marble, and they want to use it in a bathroom, and they want it to be the feature, but obviously they don't want it to be, you know, too overpowering or too much. They still want it to look really classy and really elegant. So this is how I'm going to do it. So the first thing with using something like this, we want to see as much of it as we can when we walk into a bathroom. So that means I'm going to get some joinery custom made, and I'm going to make it extra deep. So the basins are going to be undermount, and then the top of the joinery is going to be mited. So we see this at the top, and then this also comes down the front where the basins are mounted underneath. So you get this beautiful view. That's the first thing. If you want to add more of it, you could also put it inside a niche or something like that, especially if it's visible as you first walk into the space. That is also a really nice place to add something like this. Because we want this to be the feature, we would then use another tile that just sort of sits in the background, that ties in but is not going to overpower it. So I would choose something like this. This is fabulous, this tile. It's really popular. I've used it a few times, and it just sits really, really nicely with that. Then for joinery, because I want to warm it up a little bit, but again, I don't want anything that's too much because I don't want to pull away from this. So then I would use something like that still just warms it up a little bit, but not too much. Again, it's all just sitting really nicely together. It's all the colors are really complementing each other. I think they're working together really, really nicely. And then I want to bring in a little bit of warmth. So I'm going to use my favorite color at the moment, something like this. And I think that is such a nice way to be able to pull together a scheme, use this, have that as the feature, but then have everything else sitting behind it. I just think that's perfect. If you wanted to, in this particular bathroom, I don't think I will, but if you wanted to add a feature wall or something like that somewhere, you could also do that again by choosing something probably, you know, as an in-between color sort of. So that talks enough with that. You wouldn't have it right on top of each other probably, but it's, you know, sits enough in the background that it just adds another layer to this palette. But I think that is so cute. And if you are building or renovating, I have built a platform that is going to be so helpful for you. I'm releasing it this Friday, and what it is, it's a platform, it's on the school platform, and it answers all of the questions that you need to know as you are building or